Hello everybody, it's Mchenrycruiser. I just want to let everybody know now the truth about the whole situation, about what happened. There actually was never any plan at all. That night I was just happened to be listening to Opie and Anthony on YouTube with the Louis C.K. episode, and it really did hurt me that he didn't. He said, well, I'm sure he was joking, but and then I made a video about it, I believe, at that point, and just because those were my true feelings about, well, I guess I'm a pussy and it hurts my feelings when, because it did hurt my feelings when I'd write Joe Rogan and he would not write me back. So, I mean, I get my feelings hurt pretty easily, I guess. I'm a soft human being. And what I was, and then I tweeted, or I called out Louis C.K. in a video, and I'm not even sure why, I guess, just for fun. And then I tweeted it to a bunch of UFC guys, and then Ian McCall said I wasn't funny, I believe he said, and I really was mad at him for that. And we got into that exchange, and I made a video about it, I believe, just to talk shit about him, and then to tweet tweet it to him, being the result of that. And somewhere I really do, when I'm making videos, go, like Joe Rogan said, I do go off into this other world where I'm talking and it feels like somebody's taking over my body and speaking for me, because it feels like, because I'm an introverted person. Normally I'm thinking about what I'm going to say before I talk, and then when I'm making a video I feel like I'm extroverted and I'm thinking as I talk. And that's the reason why, I guess. So I'm not even sure why that challenge came up, to be honest. Like I said, there was no plan for even the original challenge. And I didn't even know Dana White even accepted the challenge. I just thought I was making a series of videos for myself, for my own pleasure. Didn't know he accepted the challenge at all, until I seen it on TV and pieced it together. And that's the only reason why. And then, the Joe Rogan thing, he really did start it. But I always listen to his podcast. I just always have since the beginning. And when he was talking about me, I knew he was talking about me because I knew he watched my videos already, because he was talking about me before in a positive way. So, and that hurt my feelings a little bit because I really admired and respected him. And I understand why he didn't email me back. He's a busy guy, he's a celebrity, and I do the same thing myself on YouTube. When people email me, I don't email them back sometimes. I do the same thing. So there never was a plan to attack Joe Rogan either. I was improvising a story as I went along this whole time, changing the story to keep the story going. And that's just what I do. When I'm making a video, I do the same thing. I'm improvising. So that's what I was doing here. I was telling you a story, improvising along the way. That's why I changed. Not because I'm a big liar, just because I didn't feel like I was lying. I felt like I was acting, like I was telling you a story, and that's the reason for that. I know Dana White, I think he sent a hidden message to me after the pay-per-view that I lost out. I'm sorry if you didn't like the ending to the story. I said before, you got to let the fans decide if you're the good guy or the bad guy, and based on the podcasts I heard, they decided I was the bad guy, so I went along with what they wanted, I guess, and so that's why I became the bad guy at that point. So yeah, I did try my best to tell a good story. I'm not really a bad guy. I didn't really have it out for Joe Rogan. I was really just trying to end the story and save his job, because I didn't want to take his job away, because I'm a soft dude who got his feelings hurt over something I should have let go, because it was not a big deal. Because I got over it pretty quickly, and I regret having even mentioned it, to be honest. I shouldn't have. And so I really did. Yeah, I told you up front that I wasn't the best. That's what I meant. If you didn't like the ending, I'm sorry. I just went along with what I thought the fans would want. They would want me to be the bad guy based on what I heard. Maybe not, I don't know. Again, I told you I wasn't the best, and I'm not the best, and I tried as hard as I could. And I am physically capable, maybe not of putting together a good ending to a story, maybe not of that, but So there you go. I did try my best, though. And I am sorry if you didn't like it. But all of this was true, you know. None of it was planned, like I said. Like, this wasn't supposed to happen to somebody like me. And I never thought it would. And if I missed an opportunity, I am sorry. I was just telling a story. I never hated Joe Rogan. I wanted him to like me. You know, I did understand why he didn't talk to me. And, you know, if he found that weird that I emailed him, I understand why. I was drunk at the time. At the times that I would do that. I'm just... I guess I'm just a lonely person. I don't really have much of a life. You know, I don't really go anywhere. Don't have a lot of friends or anything. Don't really date. So, and I'm just being honest. So, I know you're gonna think I'm coming off as lying. I'm not. And when I made that video where I couldn't sleep and whatnot, talking about Joe Rogan, that was true. And the reason why I went back and changed the story was because he kept attacking me and he made me mad, so I was like, I'm going to change the story to make it look like I'm not so much of a pussy, because he was basically making it out to be like I was weak, and it was almost like a kind of a gay, weird situation, so I was like, oops, I goofed again, like now I'm making myself look gay. Now I got to change this to a... And then when I was saying, yeah, there was a hidden message in there, I was like, I hope I'm thinking about the right, correct video and the words I use, because I'm going to look stupid if I got it wrong. But again, I was just improvising a story as I went along. And I'm not the best storyteller, I'm not the best human being, I do make mistakes, and I'm sorry. And yeah, I do wish UFC the best, Dana White the best, Joe Rogan the best. I don't hold any grudge against you, I never did. I'm short-tempered, which is why I made the videos and kept it going. Because if you would have dropped it, I would have dropped it. Because I get over things pretty quickly, but you kept it going, so I kept it going. And I felt like I was telling a story anyway, and I wanted to bring this to a conclusion somehow. Because I felt like that's what people wanted me to do. They thought I was telling them a story, but I really was never telling a story at all. This wasn't, again, supposed to happen. So I am sorry if you didn't like it. And thank you.